On the days I visit my son Billy, I come to the center early so I can wander. Imagine my time with him as he gets ready for the day.
Yeah?
And think about how far he's come and how close we've grown since he's been here. When they're babies, you think you can do it alone. That if you're just a little more patient, a little more creative, maybe you could do more for them at home than anywhere else. Maybe you could. But babies have a way of growing up. And one day, it dawns on you that they need more. They need their own friends and teachers to experience life for themselves out from under a mother's protective care. So we went searching for an environment where children with multiple disabilities learn and thrive because they are at the heart of the community and lack for nothing that normal children enjoy. But after visiting several schools, you start thinking, maybe this is an illusion I'm chasing. Then one day, we found the Center for Discovery and knew in an instant that this was the place for Billy. And since that day, our lives have been brightened more than I can say. Over the years, I've come to know many of the children and adults who live here, as well as their devoted classroom teachers, therapists who work with the children every day, and the people who make a wonderful home life for them, in beautiful houses only a mother could hope for. They are all teachers with an unshakable belief that limitations don't define a person's potential, but character and abilities do. That even children with the severest challenges can be reached through innovative learning opportunities, be touched by love and caring, to find their own power to choose, and therefore to live. So, for teacher and student at the Center for Discovery, exploring fresh alternatives is a way of life. You hear stories of children who came to the center unable to communicate, some hardly able to move, others with significant medical problems. Today, some of these same children are seeing the world differently because their teachers have helped them to extend their range of motion, their view of the world, and most remarkably, their view of themselves. Immersed every day in a world of nature, they are discovering themselves as living, growing beings, connected to all other beings. They are reaching out, making choices and decisions, because they're learning how. Isn't this the dream of all parents? To see their children develop a unique sense of themselves and to share life with friends of their own. A rich and varied life filled with celebration. Just stand to the side and watch this amazing journey of theirs, from childhood into adolescence and young adulthood, and witness a spirit of life in them as inexhaustible as the tides. And for me, with the new adult program thriving in the community and at the center's Thanksgiving farm, I have for the first time a sense of peace about Billy's future when we're gone. So, I wander the campus on my days here and think how fortunate I am and how proud I am of these youngsters for all they can do and express, things never expected of them. Especially one particular young man, whose sweet spirit, sense of discovery and courage are a joy to me always. The Center for Discovery, where people cherish one another as the rarest of individuals. Individuals who work so hard to grow and to blossom, and whose shining example lights a path to the most precious discovery of all, that the joy of living is now. I believe in the years to come, when more astounding discoveries than we could ever dream today have been made for and by individuals with so-called disabilities, that the world will look back on these times and on the vision of this place, the Center for Discovery, and say, it began here.